You have to understand that if you have believed on the promise, then you have to be willing to embrace a certain kind of baptism. He said, I have a baptism to be baptized with. As a Christian, if you have to go higher, you will go through the scripture. You cannot bypass the scripture and sit on your throne. You cannot. Don't be deceived. That is why he said, he who endures to the end shall be saved. It means there's a place where deliverance is not coming. There is a certain kind of distress that you are going to go through, that you are not going to be delivered from it. Jesus was not delivered from the cross. He was not delivered from the beatings, because somebody has to be healed by his stripes. He was not delivered from the insults, all the things he went through, the betrayals. He was not delivered from them, because he had to go through the cross to be able to get to the throne. So he said, he that endures to the end shall be saved. So that means in that particular process, what you need is not salvation. What you need is endurance. If you pray, Jesus help me, save me, the only help that will come will be strength to go through. Strength to go through. So in that particular process, you will cry in your room, the pain will not be removed. You will weep, it will not be removed. You know, Jesus went to weep, he hid himself and wept. It was not taken away. So there are many things that will not be taken away from you. It's high time you prepare your mind and you shut your mind from dangerous counsel and go through it. You know why some of us are able to go through some of these things? Is because we have accepted that we have a baptism to be baptized with. And you don't determine the kind of baptism. You don't determine the difficulty of it, the difficulty level. You don't determine the pain that comes with it. You don't determine who should betray you. Don't determine. You prefer maybe somebody who is not that close to you should betray you. That is not as painful. No, the one who betray you will be very close to you. You don't determine. How many people betrayed Jesus? All the 12. They ran away. Even Peter. Judas' wound might not be as painful. James, John, or all those people who wanted to sit at the right hand and the left hand of, they were the ones who betrayed. So in that situation, you don't also determine the timeline. You know, Jesus will clear your doubts about many things. He's king, and he determines what you go through, what happens, what doesn't happen. He doesn't determine it by your cry. There's a lay down process to glory. Choose to stay at a lower level, that's okay. If you want to go higher, you have to be willing. You will cry many times. He is not coming to remove it from there. The Bible said that, and David encouraged himself in the Lord. Why didn't the Lord come and encourage David? There is a baptism. But he that endures to the end shall be saved. Jesus mentioned a lot of things, that before the end will come, these things will come, these things will happen. And he said, but he who endures to the end shall be saved. It means when they are persecuting Christians, not he who allows himself to be delivered, but he who receives strength to endure the pain shall be saved. You are being watched. There's an eye coming to you. The eye is watching. What would he do? For you, O God, have tested us. It means the people came to Mount Zion and they sat on the throne of God as God, but they realized that through the process, one of the things they went through was that they went through tests. The qualification for the throne is test. You have to be willing to carry your cross and decide that you are going to die, and in that process of going to die, there will be tests. He said, but I have a baptism to be baptized with. Jesus said, I have a baptism to be baptized with. We are talking about the glory that will come to you. Before that glory will come to you, you have to be willing to take up a certain cross and go and die. The cross is not to enjoyment, it's actually to a certain kind of baptism, death. There's a baptism of fire that Jesus had to be baptized with. There's a certain kind of testing that he needed to be tested with. And he said, how disturbed my soul is till all is accomplished. How stretched my soul is till this baptism is accomplished. Jesus was distressed. His soul was distressed. You know, at the point he prayed, he said, this cup, if it's possible, let this cup pass me by. You have to understand that if you have believed on the promise, then you have to be willing to embrace a certain kind of baptism.